If you expect the dollar to fall, look at this week's economic calendar and look for news that could cause a significant decline in the dollar. For example, last Friday, there was a news on the dollar. It was non-farm, and the dollar rose 500 points in 1 minute. That's $500 from each lot traded. Speaking of which, to trade one lot, you only need $100 and a broker that provides leverage. My name is Roman Konev, and you are on the channel about professional stock trading. Right now, we're going to discuss the news that you can capitalize on this week. We will discuss the dollar, of course. I will also show you my reversal points on the chart, as well as the currencies that are best traded with my trading robot. So let's get started. So if we open the economic calendar, we will see a lot of news, but I'm selecting the most important ones to save your time so that you can make money only at the time when important news are released. Look, on Wednesday, January 15th, there's a news item, the Consumer Price Index for America, and the previous reading was 0.3%, and the forecast is for minus 0.1%. This means that inflation in America is declining, which means that at the time of the release of this news, the dollar could fall a lot. By the way, there are strong factors for that, because it rose a lot last week, and now it may go into correction. Accordingly, if it goes into correction, this news will provoke the decline. In order not to miss this news, be sure to subscribe to my Telegram channel. There, I warn everyone 30 minutes before the news release, and we make money together. But if you want to trade on my selected signals, subscribe to the VIP channel. The link is also in the description. Many people in my Telegram channel and in comments on YouTube write to me that they are waiting for the dollar to collapse, and that's when a new epoch, a new era will come. For some it is justice, for some it is not. But in fact, in order to make money on the decline of the dollar, it is not necessary to wait until it collapses and goes to zero. It is enough for it to move just 100, 200, 300 pips, because if you trade through a leverage broker, you can use an amount much larger than the amount in your account. If some terms are difficult for you, write me in the description. I will tell you how to get my beginner trading course for free. We will look at charts where the dollar is in first place in a currency pair. Here's a look. For example, dollar Japanese yen, dollar Canadian dollar, dollar Swiss franc, and so on. So let's take a look at the dollar, the Japanese yen. We see the charts. We see that recently the Japanese yen is growing, or rather the pair with the Japanese yen is growing. And if it continues to grow further, the nearest resistance line from which it can push off, and the dollar will fall, and you can make money on it. It's the resistance line at 161.946. That's the resistance line here. I've drawn a reversal point with a blue square and a down arrow. So, as soon as the price reaches this resistance line, you can sell from it and make money on the decline. But this is a daily chart, so the signal will not come soon enough. So let's look at another time frame, for example H1 or even M30, and here we can draw another resistance line. It is at the last high, and it is likely to happen sooner. That is, if the price reaches this line, we can sell from here and make money on the decline. It's at 158.864. Also, you may have noticed that there is a support line at the bottom. If the price does go down, then when it reaches this line, it will be possible to buy here and make money on the growth. That is, the price approaches the line and pushes off from it. This is the support line. The price always pushes up from the support line, and from the resistance line, it always pushes down. In general, I really like to trade from the support and resistance lines. I have a lot of videos on this topic on my channel. By the way, I recently passed the milestone of 5,000 subscribers, for which I thank you very much for your trust. In the new year, you will see even more interesting content. So I congratulate you all on that. Write what you think about it in the comments and we'll move on. Let's take a look at the dollar Canadian dollar currency pair. Here the situation is even more interesting. Look, the price has already approached the resistance line several times. That is 2 times. You see? One time, the second time. It didn't get there a little bit, a few points, and turned around very strongly. This indicates that if it comes up again, it is very likely that it will turn back again. It's a very good reversal point. I'm waiting for the price here. You can also run my trading robot from here. That is, many people run my trading robot in sell mode from the resistance line, those who use VIP channel or just watch my videos on Sunday. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Every Sunday I make such videos where is better to earn from the support and resistance line. If you have not tried my trading robot, then write to me at the link in the description. I will tell you how to get it for free. But if you trade manually from the quotes 144 tons 652, this resistance line, you can sell and make money on the decline, and you can put right now already a pending order. With a very high probability, it will work. If you are just starting to trade, if you are just starting to study the financial market, write it down, review this piece of video, put a pending order here. But if you're just starting to learn here, you don't have a brokerage account yet, email me at the link in the description. Go to. There are links to brokers I work with who pay correctly, withdraw money, and together we will earn. Let's take a look at the dollar-Swiss franc currency pair. It's also approaching the resistance line. Yes, what I wanted to say, we were looking at the news. The news on inflation in America is bad. Important. If the news comes out when the price is near the resistance line, as can happen with the three currency pairs I've already talked about. So, watch. If any of the currency pairs are near the resistance line when the news comes out, it is highly likely that the dollar will collapse, even if it's only down 300 to 200 pips. That's very significant. That is, trading one standard lot, you can earn $200, $300. If you trade a large volume, even more. And it can happen literally in 1-2 minutes. For example, on non-farm last Friday, the price in half a minute, in 30 seconds, just dropped 500 points. And this happens every month, every week on strong news. Let's take a closer look at the quote here. You could sell from here and capitalize on the decline. That is, the price is moving towards this resistance line. It will reach it sooner or later, most likely as early as this week. So these are good reversal points to capitalize on. Let's take a last look at gold. Gold has started to rise. Like I said, I've been preaching that it's going to keep rising, and it's approaching the resistance line. That's a little bit contrary to our expectations for the dollar that it's going to fall. It doesn't contradict itself. The rise in gold. Well, if the dollar is falling, gold is rising, because I expect gold to fall from the resistance line. So, the moment the news comes out about the dollar, gold will be near the resistance line. Then it's better not to buy, not to sell. It's better to wait, because from here we expect gold to fall. And if the dollar falls, gold will not fall, it will rise. But if gold reaches the resistance line on some other day, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, then boldly sell. From the resistance line, it will most likely correct, and here you can sell and capitalize on the decline. Here is such a small review on the dollar, on other currency pairs. Do not wait for the dollar to collapse. Look for entry points, reversal points, and news, in which in the moment the dollar can show a strong decline, and you can immediately capitalize on it. And do not wait for years, decades, when the dollar will collapse. You can make money on it right now. So subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my Telegram channel. I wish everyone a successful trading week. Trade with pleasure. Bye everyone.